And it's difficult to be different in this society, right? If you're different, if you dress differently, if you wear your hair differently, if you do anything differently, you're looked upon as being the different one and not in a positive way.
Yeah. No, conformity is largely the rule, especially, I mean, it might be tolerated for your adolescence, but once you're in your adulthood, you better, unless you have, you can stay alternative and an outcast if you become a rock star and make millions. But other than that, you better conform, right?
Yeah. I think Mick Jagger is still getting along just fine.
Right. No, those are I think I always thought, that's the best occupation. Like, like my favorite rock star, The Cure, Robert Smith, like he's the most alternative, person you could ever look at. But it works for him because he makes tons of money, right? So he's able to do it without serious consequence. It's like I don't know. A, it's an alternative path in this system that seems to work. But yeah, how many people are able to elevate themselves to that, right? I mean, not many,
Right.
not many, not many. Um, so yeah, I guess like, back to artificial general intelligence, like I would be curious to know like your take on based on your understanding and all the things that have happened so far with, in modern civilization and all the ways technologies have been used and pursued. I don't know. Where do you see this headed?
I don't I don't think anything good will come of this. Maybe I'm just pessimistic, but
Maybe.
artificial intelligence has enriched a few at the expense of the many. Artificial general intelligence, I don't see that improving anything.
Like it seems like it's from what they're saying, so there's going to be like they're going to create more and more more and more types of robots. So, that will can do almost anything, it seems, and can do like any occupation better than a human can do it. Like when I watched this AI doc, I was trying to like reason it out in my mind. Okay, like what is this going to look like? So most jobs are going to become obsolete, I think they're saying, right? Most jobs are going to become obsolete. Um, and the economy probably as we know it, so if most people don't have jobs, which I guess that would mean most people don't make a living in the typical way. Um, what does that what does that look like? And how many people can survive that kind of a change? Like physically and mentally. Because I mean, people have, we've built our lives around the meaning of our lives around trying to achieve something in the system, trying to, you become a teacher, an educator, whatever. You become a doctor. Like I'm sure a lot of the meaning of your life was like, I'm gonna earn these degrees and I'm gonna teach, right? And it's, a lot of your motivation came from trying to become something, right?
Yes, absolutely. And something useful and to society, not just something that would make me money.
Yeah, like how can I help, right? And
Yes,
how can I be of service? I mean,
exactly. And I think
that's a big part of it.
I think every teacher is plagued with those questions, and that's why they end up being a teacher, is because they want to help people. They want to be in a position of being able to help people rather than just make money. Very few people in the education industry are in it for the money.
So it's just like to help you survive ultimately, right? That's what the income part is about. But the real prize is the contribution, right? To whatever area of academia or the lives of the people that you interact with, right? The
Right,
students.
right.
That's the prize, really. So like I guess yeah, the question would be if a robot can take over that role, or other related technology can take over that role. How do we spend our lives? Do we all just become philosophers, poets, and musicians? Like and like AI even does music now, right? Like what do we how do we make sense of our existence?